Hello, boys and girls. Right now, we're going to get started on a math lesson. So for the first part, you're going to watch this video. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we'll be doing, what we'll be working on. I'll do some problems up here on my little board. You can also do some on a paper if you would like to. It would be helpful to have a paper in front of you so you can either draw a picture to go along with the subtraction stories we're going to talk about, or if you had some objects, like if you had some marbles or some pennies or some cubes or something that can help you with the addition and subtraction. That would be a good idea as well. So if you want to get one of those, you can pause the video and go get one of those real quick. But now I'm going to get started. All right. So we've been talking about addition and subtraction for a while now. So now we're going to start relating them together. We did start this a little bit when we talked about like the related addition, subtraction facts, things like that. Now we're going to kind of put addition and subtraction together. So I'm going to tell you a little subtraction story. We're going to solve it, and then we're going to check by using addition. So the story is there are 7 marbles in a bag. Okay, so if you're going to draw this, you can draw, this is how I'm going to draw it. You are probably a much better drawer than I am, but this is how I'm going to draw it. So I'm going to draw a bag tied together at the top there, and it has 7 marbles, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Makes sense, right? Okay, there are 7 marbles in a bag. I take 2 of them out. Okay, so you take out 2 marbles. So then if I'm drawing this, I'm just going to X out 2 marbles. So you don't have to use your eraser, you could just X it out. Then the question is, how many marbles are left in the bag? Well, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how would I show this as a subtraction sentence? You can write this along with me. So how many did we start out with? 7. So it would be 7 minus, don't forget to minus the minus, of course. 7 minus 2 equals, how many did we have left? 5. Very good. All right. You're like, Miss Rabideau, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. And you're right. You guys have been working on this a lot. All right. So you can also do this with objects. Like if we were at school and we had our cube bins or the bears or something, you could always get out the first number, that many, take away 2, and you would end up with 5. Okay? So, but you can also use addition to check the answer. You don't have to use objects for a drawing. You could use addition to check the answer. And you would have to use a related addition fact. Now remember, a related addition fact uses the same numbers as the subtraction fact. So in our related addition fact, we're going to be using 7, 2, and 5. But we might move them around a little bit, and we're going to make it an addition fact instead. The related addition fact will reflect that 2 marbles are being put back in the bag. So this is the related addition facts that we would use. It's almost like going backwards. We're going to start with the 5. So we're going to put 5 plus, guess the plus, 2 equals, 5 plus 2 equals 7. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Okay, so you see how they are related because they have the same numbers. And we moved the numbers around. We actually went backwards. Instead of going 7, 2, 5, we went 5, 2, 7. So it went backwards. But this showed us that 7 minus 2 does equal 5 because 5 plus 2 equals 7. Okay, so you see how the addition kind of undoes the subtraction. So the subtraction takes away 2, and then we're left with 5, but then the addition brings the 2 back, so then we're back to 7. Addition undoes the subtraction. Okay, so when you're doing a subtraction problem, if you want to check to see if you have the correct answer, you can start this way and put this number first and then add back this number, and you should end up with this number. All right, let's try another one, okay? Because this can be a little bit confusing, so we're gonna just try a couple more. All right, good, good, good. Okay, so listen carefully to this story now. Now, Chanel has 9 paints. Okay, so 5 paints are for a friend. How many paints are not for a friend? Okay, let's just do the subtraction story for this one and the subtraction sentence. Okay, so Chanel has 9 paints. That's how many she's starting out with. That is my first number, 9. Good. 9, she has 9 paints. 5 are for a friend. And then the question is, how many are not for a friend? So we need to subtract, minus the minus, of course, subtract how many? 5. We need to subtract 5 because 5 are for a friend, and we want to find out how many are not for a friend. So 9 minus 5 equals, can you figure it out? 9 minus 5 equals 4. Very good. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Now, how would we check by adding? Which number should we start with in our addition sentence? Start with number 4. Okay? Remember when we checked by adding last time, we went backwards, right? Instead of starting here, we started from here. So we're going to put 4 at the front. So it'll be 4 plus, Gus the plus, 4 plus 5 is going to stay in the middle. 4 plus 5 equals what number? 9. Very good. So remember, we started with 9. We took away 5. We ended up with 4. Now for the next one, we're starting with 4. We're adding 5. And then we're ending up with 9 again. So remember, the addition undoes the subtraction. The subtraction does one thing, and the addition kind of brings it back to where it was before. All right, let's do one more, one without a story. This is just, we're just going to do a subtraction problem and then do the related addition problem. Okay? All right. So let's do 8 minus 2 equals, what does 8 minus 2 equal? 6. 8 minus 2 equals 6. Very good. So now what would be the related addition fact be? We have to do the opposite. Remember, we do the opposite. The addition undoes the subtraction. So we're going to start with what number for the addition? We're going to fill in these blanks here to check by adding. So which one should we start with? 6. We begin with 6. So we're going to put the 6 at the front. So it'll be 6 plus, how many did we take away last time? We took away 2. So now we're going to add 2. Okay, so we're doing the exact opposite. We're adding 2 instead of taking away 2. So 6 plus 2 equals 8. Very good. 6 plus 2 equals 8. Excellent. All right. So that is how you can check by adding. You can do a subtraction problem, and then you can go back and starting with the difference or the answer to the subtraction problem, you can go backwards and add it back together and see if that gives you the correct answer as well. All right, so now you are going to do a worksheet like the one that we do in class. You're going to be doing, it's page 125 and page 126. You're going to write your name at the top, of course, you know that. And then you're going to subtract. So first you have a subtraction. So you're going to do all the subtraction problems. And then you're also going to check by adding. Okay? So then below the subtraction problems, it gives you a spot to check by adding. So you're going to start with the answer and then add back the number that was taken away. And then you will have your sum. Okay? Number 11. And numbers 24 and 25 are optional, which means that you can do them, but you don't have to. I do want you to work on the word problems. You may need a little help reading them. So you can see if one of your parents or an older sibling can maybe help you just read the words so that you know what it says and you can solve the problem. All right, so you're going to do both sides. Start with the subtraction problem, then do the related addition. Okay, so remember, all the numbers that you have are going to all be the same. Okay, so whatever numbers are in this problem, it's going to be the same in the one right below it in the addition. All right. Okay, boys and girls, if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me and let me know so I can help you out. But that is your math lesson for today. So you guys are going to do a really great job. I hope you work hard and do your best.